Okay, so there are three things that determines the outcome of a man's life. One is environment, two is association, and three is information. And your environment includes where you live, the community you stay, the environment at work, and several other things that you relate with. And the second one is the information you have access to every day, the thing you feed on, the movies you watch, the books you read, the kind of events and conferences you go to. That's if you attend anyone. The third one, which I believe to be the most powerful of all of them, is the association you keep, your kinds of friends, your kinds of mentor, but most importantly, putting your association in the category of people that are very close to you, people that you go out together, you go out to eat, you go out to drink, you discuss life, you discuss business, you discuss everything you do. That's your association. And briefly, I'll quickly tell you why. You see, your environment systematically conditions your mind unknowingly. You just there, you just see that's what they do, that's the norm, and that's what everybody do around there. Either you like it or not, either you are aware of it or not, there are certain things you don't do in that environment. Why? Is because you just think that's the normal thing, that's what people do. And if you do anything against it, you begin to have the fear of what are people going to say, what is going to happen. So that's your environment for you. Somebody was given a scenario of how Nigerians are so rough when they get to the airport or do different things anyhow when they are in Nigeria. And when they get to the other countries and they behave, they do normal, and it's even difficult for them to litter the environment. That's simple. That's your environment for you. That's how simple and how powerful your environment can be. Influence you without story. Your eyes will tell you, your ears will tell you. That's your environment for you. It conditions you. So your environment determines the outcome of your life. The second one is the information you have access to. The kind of things you read online, the kind of news you get, the kind of movies you watch, the kind of conferences, workshops, and different other things you attend. And if you don't attend anyone, of course, there will be difference between those who attend and those who do not attend. All of those things make up for the outcome of a man's life. You see, the one I said to be most powerful is the association. Because within your environment, your association still determines the things you do in your environment. So if you're going to be a rebel, so what is norm in your environment, your association will determine if you're going to be a successful rebel or not. I was listening to Ontario Cornelius, and he said when he wanted to start a real estate business, certain things he was telling his friends, his contemporaries, people that they run around together that are his friends, that are his contemporaries. And they were telling him, you need that much, it's going to be difficult, it's going to be this and that. And when he went to people who are in the business already, who are higher levels, and they simply tell him, oh, go and do it, it's doable. Some of them will even help him to call somebody and refer him and say, go and do this, go and do this, go and do this. That's just it. The people you associate with, they determine much more than every other thing we've talked about the outcome of your life. Now, why is that? Is because if you have any idea, they are the people you discuss with. They will be the first person, the first set of people to kill it or give it life. So your association is very important. And so what am I saying in essence is, if you're looking at your life or you're looking at things happening with you and you are not really satisfied, just look at those three things. Your environment, what kind of environment are you living in? The things you want to become, how many of the people in that environment have become it? If none of them, you just have to change it. Secondly, the information. The people I want to be like, what I want to become, what kind of information do they feed on? Do they watch movie? If they watch movie, what kind of movie? If they go to conferences, what kind of conferences? Then your association, who do they associate with? Do they associate with people of like minds who are doing their kind of business, who are going out to make sure they crush every of their goal every month, every week, every day? So check those three things and let's see what your life become. You probably have heard the sayings that success is predictable, so failure is also predictable. There is a reason it is predictable, because the ingredients that make for success and failures, they are always constant. Your environment, your information, and your association. I'll see you on the next one.